Understanding Transitions by Madison Webster. Transition Team. The transition team includes the student, guardian, special education teacher, administrator, school support, career and tech education instructor, general education teachers, guidance counselors, service agency, post-secondary education personnel, and work experience coordinators. Transition. Transition planning must begin at age 16. The IEP must include post-secondary goals and transition services needed to achieve these goals. The IDEA definition of transition service is a coordinated set of activities for a child designed with a result-oriented process which promotes movement from school to post-secondary activities including post-secondary education, vocational training, integrated employment, continuing education, adult services, and independent living and community participation. Laws. The No Child Left Behind Act has 4 main points: the accountability of educational results, increased flexibility and local control, expanded options for parents, and an emphasis on teaching methods that have been proven to work. These are all used to close the achievement gap. The Carl D. Perkins Career and Tech Education Improvement Act develops more fully the academic and career and technical students in secondary education. This is important because that is a big option for students with disabilities to go into a technical education side. And the Workforce Investment Act and Section 504 helps nation's job seekers become trained, and Section 504 makes it so that those people cannot discriminate against people with disabilities. The ADAAA reaffirms freedom from discrimination in employment, public services, public accommodation, and telecommunications. Case study. My case student is very outspoken. They interrupt often during class and are often what students call a know-it-all. The student does not come from a poor family and they have worked on a farm their whole life. The student has a really bad attendance problem which puts them very behind in school. The student often lies about aspects in their life. The student has some trouble making friends. The student is close with their brother. The student often gets in trouble for using cell phone in class. The SRJ. According to the SRJ, the student is 43% ready to transition after high school. Since the student's goals are to get a business degree and become a waitress, I think it's important to start focusing on math in school and story problems and appropriate communication skills. And if you look at the SRJ, this is how you grade it. You put the number of yes items and then divide that by the total number of questions and give the percent and then add them all together. The next question is, how do you put the transition plan into an IEP? There's a section that you fill out different questions. I put a little screenshot of 2 of the sections in here. It talks about the different goals and how to achieve those goals. Next, services. Teachers and agencies can provide transitions by helping them reach their goals. For example, in my case student, she wants to be a waitress, so the teacher could write letters and contact agencies that are restaurants to help her get a job, and this is helping them transition after high school. Then the community can provide resources that the student needs, like also helping them find a job or just getting them involved in something. Domains for transition curriculum. So for transition planning, you should consider the following: self-determination. What is the knowledge of the student? How determined are they? What are their social skills? In general, career development and employment, like are they going to be able to get a job and get a real career? For independent living and lifestyles, how do they want to live? Where do they want to live? And 5, preparation for post-secondary education, if they want to go to secondary school or what they are interested in doing. Assistive technology. Assistive technology is defined as an item, piece of equipment, or product system, whether acquired to commercially off-the-shelf, modified, or customized, that is used to increase, maintain, or improve functional capabilities of individuals with disabilities. This can help them be able to do things that they could not, helps them be aware of what they will need after graduation. They can begin training with their assistive technology early so they're ready to use it when they need it. Some examples are audio recorders, timers, seat cushions, writing support, wheelchairs, etc. Tracking learning. So some people wonder how to track learning when they're about to graduate. One thing you do is an exit interview, and you answer all these questions, and it goes over like what are their plans? Are they going to do what they said in their transition plan? or is it going to be something different, and what have they accomplished already? And also another thing that is used is this little diagram. It's like different ways the student could go after high school. My conclusion is I learned that there is so much that goes into getting a student to share this, and also I learned that this process you cannot select on because it determines their entire future. In my hours, I did 4 with Mrs. Yates, 4.5 with Mrs. Vogt, and 2 at Project Everyone. Thank you.